Picture this. It's 1964 and the most popular things are the Beach Boys, the Beatles, and robberies. Well, forget about that last one. Anyways, the Beatles are popular, and I mean really popular. Look at them run. I hope none of them tripped. That would suck. Oop. Well, peace screwed. Anyways, the Beatles were so popular that they had to run for their lives from girls who I'm pretty sure would have raped them if caught. Anyways, in 1964, at the height of what some people call Beatlemania, the Beatles released a movie called A Hard Day's Night, in which they play songs, run for their lives, and they even commit a crime by running away from the police. Yeah, that actually happens. Anyways, how many times have I said anyways? Seriously. 6 times? Now 7? Anyway, back to the subject now. A Hard Day's Night was popular, and everyone wanted to be a part of the British invasion, as did Bob Raffleson and Bert Schneider, who wanted to make a TV show based on A Hard Day's Night. And after looking, they came up with the Monkees. Mickey Dolenz, Mike Nesmith, Peter Tork, and Davy Jones. Now, before we get into this album, I think we need to discuss something which anyone who slightly even knows of the Monkees knows, and that is that they do not play on their own songs. Early on, there was a rule that a monkey, which yes, they are referred to as the Monkees, even then, are only allowed to sing, not play. Now, this only lasted for their first 2 albums, and to the Monkees, who were not happy once they realized that the Monkees' second album, More of the Monkees, was released behind their backs with songs they didn't even think were good enough, they started to fight for their freedom. And eventually, starting with their third album, Headquarters, they all started singing and playing their own songs. Now, I will say that Michael Nesmith did get to write 2 songs on this album, Papa Jean's Blues and Sweet Young Thing, both of which he actually produced and allowed a monkey, Peter Tork, to play guitar on. But that's as far as a monkey gets to play on their own song. Now, let's get into the album itself. Now, this is actually an album that I do, in fact, own. No, I am only going to be talking about the 12 songs that were released when this album first came out back in 1966. I'm not going to be talking about any of the other songs and stuff released on the deluxe version. Now, let's go. Here we come. Side 1, track 1 is the theme from the Monkees. Now, the first song on this album is actually the theme song to the TV show The Monkees, and I gotta say, it's amazing. I think it's a great song. It might even be my favorite. The change from fast to slow, the finger snapping, I love this song. Next, we have songs that were all made for the TV show. I want to talk about the 2 songs that Michael Nesmith actually got to produce and write on his own. In my opinion, they're actually the weakest songs on the album. They're very country.
Not that there's anything wrong with that. No, not at all.
I just don't like them as much. And Sweet Young Thing makes me think of the Michael Jackson song, Pretty Young Thing. Is it just me? Next song I'll talk about is the 7th song, Last Train to Clarksville. Now, this song was the first single released by the Monkees. Now, this song was backed with Take a Giant Step. Take a giant step outside your mind. And it was released about a month before the TV show aired, and about 2 months before their first album was released. Now, this song is actually an anti-war song, but it's so subtle you might not realize it. Now, this song appeared 7 times on the show, which is the most a song has appeared on the show. Now, according to this Billboard Year-End Hot 100 singles of 1966, from December of 1966, Last Train to Clarksville has an impressive number 4 on the spot, which is impressive for their first single. Last song I'm going to talk about is Gonna Buy Me a Dog.
I'm gonna buy me a dog. A dog? A dog. Why? Why? 'Cause I need a friend now. Babe, you need all the friends you can get, I'm telling you. I'm gonna buy me a dog. My girl.
Now, this song is pretty much a joke song where you can hear the Monkees joking and ad-libbing in the background. It's kind of funny and kind of reminds me of the Beach Boys joke songs like County Fair and Barbara Ann. So here's my ranking of the songs on this album from best to worst. I only really didn't like the 2 Nesmith songs. But how would you rate this album? Personally, I'd give it a 4 out of 5. I think it's a fun album with some good songs on it. Alright, stay in for next time, where I will look at the Beach Boys Shut Down Volume 2. Till then, be safe and take care. Bye.